Welcome back to PSGL, more league racing on the channel. Now this is round 2, Brazil. Round 1, Bahrain. If you haven't watched it, please do. It was my best result on F1 24. That's all I'm going to say. So it's worth your while, go watch. But there was a consequence in that one. We arrive here with 2 penalties. A qualifying ban and a post-race 5-second penalty. So wherever we finish today, we're going back 5 seconds. The reason why, footage on screen now. In my last qualifying lap in Bahrain, I tried to get to the finish line before the time ran out. I cut the track, which gave me my 5-second time penalty. I also blocked Alessandro and hindered his lap, so that gave me my back of the grid penalty for today's race. I got 3 penalty points and also didn't provide any footage, so I got a warning for that as well. So a hefty fine to pay, probably a bit over the top, but I'm not going to get into the specifics in this video. All I know is we've got nothing to lose, everything to gain, and we're going to go full send, hopefully do well. So straight into the race we go, no qualifying, let's see what happens. Like, subscribe, and let's hopefully get a point. Alright, come on Lewis, got to lock in. PB time, baby.
He's got PB by attempt to get pole.
Oh no, Lewis, no. No, he's done okay, he's held on to the middle, that's a good middle. Oh no.
He's just lost the temp.
Yeah, that exit was, he's gonna get, no slipstream, is there?
Nope.
That's good enough, man. That's good enough. We'll take that. Yeah, we'll take that. Had you got an exit, it'd be P2. Now then, Lewis gets P4. Good lap from him. That was basically a personal best. In terms of other things to note, Aaron Reminguez P1 by over a 10th, which is a lot around Brazil. His time actually was, I believe, top 3 in F2. So an absolutely insane lap that would have, got him a top 3, 2 tiers above where we are. Anyway, for us though, it's P19 in this one, but I believe we are starting the actual thing last in P20 with that qualifying ban. So yeah, nothing to add. 5-second time penalty to begin the race with and added at the end. So we'll see how it goes. Either way, let's get into the racing and turn this around. I'm leaning towards like lap 21, 22 on this and go super long and just bring it back at the end.
Yeah.
I'm going to do 0.8 on fuel and say a prayer.
Thank you. Good luck. Alright. What's happened? I'm looking at Lucas Bison's stream. He is the only person who's got like the names on the right still. I think he's decent. If he leaves, then the race might start, yeah.
We'll be back after the break.
I think when this happens... Dying, Tom.
Wait, what? Wait, are we actually going or what?
Yeah, we're gone.
Okay, no one. I was just gonna put some elevator music on, don't mind me. The weirdest race start of all time. All good. Alright, let's go racing. Now that was definitely an interesting race start, me trying to put some elevator music on and it backfired. Oh, damage. Now, underway, already an end plate off, and that is, I believe, Benny Fabos in the Click Sauber, who's directly ahead of us, I think on the left side, missing a bit of an end plate, which luckily, I think that's the side you can get away with around this track. He goes a bit slow though through the last corner, so suddenly he's going to be a bit exposed, and we might just have a chance of trying to pass him down towards turn number 1 here.
The Sauber ahead of you, Tom, has damage on the left.
Yeah, I'm alright. Now there's confirmation from Leroy as we try to switch lines and try and find a move, but the Sauber defending pretty decently there. We get a good run out of turn 2, and now through turn 3 we're going to try again using every bit of our battery. You can see it's actually flashing, so we might get a chance. We go to the outside, but he goes straight down the inside again on the brakes, and we just get ran out of road a little bit there on the outside line. Nowhere to go. Now we will likely get that warning removed, but for now that is a warning, so we're going to have to just be careful and try and manage it. We're going to try again though. next time around on the pitch straight, once again using all of our battery and also forcing, you know, Benny to put a move on Alessandro, Finn, both these guys racing for FVR. Bit of contact and we just lose momentum there at the critical moment through turn 2 into turn 3. You can see though, Benny is completely out of battery here, so we're going to try and push on. Alessandro either out of battery or charging as well, so we're going to try and go for it. I revert to a switchback, but not quite. Okay, good, absolutely good. Not quite able to go on the inside, so we switched to the outside, but I could see he was always going to open up his car and basically run me out of road like the lap before. Yellow flag. Oh, fuck's sake. Ooh.
Damage?
Full wing on. Yeah, full wing for the V-carb, I think.
Okay, clear.
Lucas has damage as well, I think.
Yeah, it's Bison. He's lost his wing entirely, I think.
Is it Bison now?
Yeah.
What about you?
Actually, no, it could be. It's Bison. I'm okay, I'm good. But obviously I'm at the back and the train's broken, so.
No, the train's broke.
Not ideal, but it is what it is. I'm trying to get past Benny Fabos, who's got damage, but he's making half of me, so. He's protecting FER ahead. So Lucas Beisner into the pit lane and retiring from the race. We was going to go for a move on Benny to the hairpin, but that spin and yellow flag stopped us. I'll get him this time though. So we had to basically wait another half a lap, but this time we've got the run again through turn 3. We don't have a lot more battery, but we're going to try it and make this one. We're going to basically force the switchback, which we tried to do last lap. This time we do manage to get on the inside, and now I think we might just have this as we have momentum up the hill. We go round the outside with the extra downforce from our wing and we're through.
Virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety car is deployed.
McLaren's in. Patrick Dagmeier.
Yeah, he's probably going to take the risk, but he won't make it.
Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Green flag.
So Patrick pits under the VSC to try and go to the end, it seems. So we gain a place. We're now P16, of course, also overtaking the Sauber. Not ideal restart, but it is what it is. For now, though, trying to get back in DRS range. We lost out a little bit there in that VSC phase, but you can see we are now back within a second, as now they're battling quite heavily up ahead. What's going on here then? Bit of a rejoin under dangerous conditions there from whoever that was just ahead, but either way, you can see again the train has broken and we're losing contact with the leaders. Battling this hard for P12, no chance to get back on the train ever again.
7th to 10th is a split. Then Jay's sitting duck by himself, and somehow, because of the swapping you lot are doing, it's not catching him.
We might just join back up here. The field's kind of spreading out nicely. If we can all just reach out to each other, we might just merge. It's in front of Jay now, that's where the issue is.
Well, Jay's 1.1 out every lap.
If he can get on with it, then
He has no back.
we might just get back in.
He needs the ones behind him to overtake.
Now for context, Jay, or JST, is the McLaren on the mini-map, who is about 5-6 places ahead of us. And you can see they're just starting to rejoin. There it is. And as we're doing that, now Alessandro and Daniel Gottschalk are keen on battling, just as we're going to sort of reform into a train here, which isn't... Okay. Fantastic. Isn't great. Speaking of isn't great, us getting run out of road there by Daniel. He knew exactly what he was doing there, so... Yeah, I wasn't nowhere near alongside, but... Yeah, he tried to force me off track, and that wasn't ideal. So, still P16, you can see we're still keeping contact with these cars directly ahead of us. We're going to throw a little lunge up the inside of Alessandro, who manages to brake even later than me, but we're going to try it and get the exit here, which we do. We get the run. Oh my god, what? Whew. Now, somehow we avoid that. That was Tim Tonemo in the Ferrari, so we gain another position, but again it stops us from making the move which I was going to make on Alessandro there, so we have to basically wait another lap to try again as we now get the double run slipstream here. Yeah, no me gusta. No idea what the noise was, but alas, we'll keep on going. We get a great run out of turn 3. Gonna try and go to the outside. We've got barely enough room. Gonna get boxed in again. Like, is everyone just like not wanting me to go through or something today? They specifically targeted me or some shit. Oh, fuck, I'm losing my head. Now, it just feels like I'm not being allowed to pull this train along. I've got better pace than these two, but they don't want me through. We've caught up to Oliver, who seemingly has some sort of damage, potentially maybe from the Ferrari.
I think he probably is the one who spun him, so he might have got damage from that. I'm unsure.
What's it?
Yeah, he's got damage from the front right.
Oh, it's Tim Tonemo and the Ferrari got spun, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't know why he's still going. His damage is really bad. It's not fast at all. His damage is pretty severe. You know, Benny behind the Sauber can actually manage. He's got it on the left side and it's only minor. This is quite bad. This kick's actually going to try and go for it. I'm going to lose my head. And Benny's able to keep up, whereas Oliver is rapidly falling back. Anyway, we're long gone. We're so far away from the train because of all this chaos that's been happening now. Oh my god. I know he's going to use everything to keep me behind. I know he is. Just fuck off. Just go. Gottschalk's just not swapping with Alessandro, but then when I get close, he doesn't want me to go. He burns all his battery to keep me behind. So what do we do here? What do we do here?
Save on this straight and then burn on the next one. Then you should get one of them at least.
So we're going to try again. It's really, though, just ruining our race. I mean, look at the size of the gap. If, you know, these two had just wanted to work with me a little bit better, we could have been a lot closer, but look at this, it's just not happening. I can see I'm not letting by. Oh, fuck my life. Just do something, will ya? And don't get me wrong, you have to overtake, you can't just be waved through, but let's try and cooperate and make things easy for one another. That gap was always going to shut, he was never going to let me have that. Thank God for that. I'd actually rather just say I don't want to work with those guys. Fuck them.
That's a pen for the Alessandro kind of pit line.
In terms of the pit entry, Leroy?
Yep.
Just within the lines at all times?
Just stay to the left of the first line, I believe.
So a road here I can help Lewis?
Could, but he's right in the middle of it anyway.
How, what position?
He's in P5. Well, P4 effectively.
I don't think there is really, unless you wrap up the train behind. No way to help. Not yet anyway.
So Lewis basically saying he doesn't want help right now, so we're going to stick to our strategy. I was debating, you know, staying out and giving him a hand, but he seemed confident, and again, he didn't want the help right now, so I'm going to focus on my own race in case I can still get something out of it. But this was the plan all along. Box lap 22. I wanted to go long, but I feel like we've lost too much time in the kind of back end of that first stint, you know, losing to that main train of cars.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
I mean, look at the size of the gap. There's two noticeable, clear-cut groups ahead, and we are nowhere near them. We're back behind Benny, who I believe still has his broken wing. I'm not sure, maybe he's fixing the pit stops because he's quite far back. Either way, we're way off, way off, and we're going to need a superhuman stint here to get anything out of this race. 2/3 of the way in, we're going to go for the move on Benny here. We're going to get the run out of turn 3 and just breeze past with DRS and some battery aid as we go purple in sector 1 and crack on with our race. Do you get a point for fastest lap in PSGL?
No. They removed it, I think.
Okay, I'll stop burning then. Either way, we still go purple, even though we cut the battery off, so we'll keep rolling and keep moving. Overcut wasn't worth it though, I lost so much time, my god. So much time. What's going on here? What are these two doing? Now, Stephen Vasso and Daniel Gottschalk seem to have come together. The issue is they both have pens, which is not what I want because I want cars that don't have pens to get in trouble so I can gain positions. They just both slowed down and now they're going again?
I think they must have hit each other.
Just retire and get out of my way, please. There we go. Right, that's P12. Either way, Daniel boxes and I'm going to assume retires. Yes, he does. So now we can try and get past Stephen, and that will give us another position. Do you know what Stefan's tyre life is?
Stefan's are 4 laps older than you.
Stefan, either way, a lap later we've got our charge, which is what I wanted to do in the middle sector. He waved us by, and we're now net P12. So even with a 5-second penalty added to our time, 12th is where we're going to finish. We are catching the group ahead. The gap was like 7.4.
Virtual safety car, virtual safety car. Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta. Okay, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Couldn't have been a safety car, could it? Fuck's sake.
virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens. Green flag.
Hopefully someone got done by that. Never know, could be lucky. Unfortunately not. Now the gap was over 7 seconds, like 7.4 at one point. We got to work. Stephen pits to change tyres or retire. Either way, we got the gap down to like 5 seconds basically. So the pace was pretty decent, you know, in clean air without having any of the DRS. But we just couldn't catch, I'm afraid. It was too far back. Too much damage done in that first stint. And it's now about Lewis up front. Of course, no one dies. No one ever dies anymore on the last lap.
Did I get that?
Let's go. Oh, I can't tell. Wait.
I can't tell because you got a penalty.
Yeah.
I can't tell because you got a penalty.
Hang on.
I think you did because I got your radio.
Yeah, I got it by 7,000 if I get my pen removed.
Let's fucking go, Lewis. Come on. So there we go, guys. That is it for the race here today. Shame. Massive shame. No one wanted to cooperate. Everyone drove like idiots, simply put. We could not get anything going in that one. Pace was excellent. I thought we were looking really good, both hards and mediums. The medium stint was just a qualifying stint for me. And genuinely, I thought at one point we might have actually got points, but too much happened. We got hindered too many times, and unfortunately, we're not going to, capitalize. So no points for us. Luckily, Lewis, I believe, may have won the race. I hope he has. He needs to get his penalty removed, which I don't know right now. I'm recording this right after the race, but hopefully, if he did, you'll see on screen now the official race results, and hopefully that will be Lewis's first win of the season, our second podium. And in terms of constructors, we're looking pretty healthy, and the drivers as well. And we keep it moving. Anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed. Leave the like on the video, subscribe for more, and we go again in round 3. No penalties, clean slate, full send, and we'll try and bounce back and do better next time. So guys, cheers for watching. A massive shout out to my members for supporting the content on the channel. Check out the 2 videos on screen if you haven't seen them already, and I'll see you guys in my next one very soon. Take care. Let's go on from me.